I'm really sorry, but I had to do this video. I had to. Let me explain something. This versus maybe the last RS that you saw on the channel is actually completely different. It's completely different in every way. Now this is running a standard turbo, standard clutch, standard everything at 425 brake horsepower. Now that's actually a really good number out of basically standard parts. I was down at Have a Car Company today shooting a couple of other cars, and they said basically you've seen that side and you've experienced it within the last few months. You've experienced what one of those is like, you know, a forged, big power, big money build at the end of the day. You've experienced what that's like. And I said, yeah, I know, I can't wrap my brain around. I'm not a millionaire, and I don't think I can afford that, if I'm honest. It's something that I could work to, maybe, you know, like everyone else. I'm working towards goals in my life. But they said, at the end of the day, this is a more budget-friendly version. It's not cheaper in any way, don't get me wrong. It just not had as much mods and stuff thrown at it. So I said, well, what are you saying? Take it out, see what you think, and see how you feel with something that's maybe a little bit lower end in the market. Now, that's a positive thing for me, because I want to show you guys exactly what it means to drive and own something that's within your budget. I'm talking about budget in this one. Budget, budget, budget. We're all working hard for our own goals. This one is more budget friendly for me personally. I had to take it out today, take it for a drive, and go and enjoy it, and see if I get the same sensation that I got from the last one, because the last one blew me out the water. You guys saw the video, and again, for everyone that watches this channel for Japanese cars or maybe other different cars, I'm sorry that there's so much Mark II RS content, especially at the moment, but if I don't document these things, I personally can't look back and see them and what I've experienced then while watching the videos. You know, today I experienced this car as it is, but then I can look back at this video and watch it and see how I really felt and see the excitement versus the budget. So today is probably more based around me looking at the lower end. So we've looked at the high end, you know, the high end builds. We've looked at a forged, big turbo, big money build Focus RS. Now we're coming down to maybe a low mileage, low owner Mark II RS, which is what this is. And the guys at Have a Car Company have let me loose in it today to go and have a laugh in it, go to the pub. You know, we always go to pubs in the RS videos. It's just because I get really hungry sometimes when I have these cars. I don't know what it is. It's one of those things, I just get really hungry. But I want to sort of use this video as more of a plateau to show you guys that maybe the big money builds and the more expensive RSs that are on the market are worth their money. And I have all the time of the day for them. I absolutely love them. But my personal budget, is it better off me jumping in something a little bit more priced friendly? Yes, you can buy one with more miles that's cheaper, and you can buy one with more owners that's cheaper, and maybe a standard one that's more expensive or whatever. This one though is an easy build. It's an easily obtainable build that anybody, in my opinion, if you work really hard, can work towards. So that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to find out if this car still gives me the fizz. If it gives me the fizz like that car did. Forging and a bigger turbo is incredibly expensive, and you will get your money's worth, and I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying, for me, maybe a budget-friendly build-ish on a Mark II RS would be the way to go. But again, as always, guys, leave a comment below. Tell me your thoughts on this car. I'm going to go and have some fun in it. It's got a diamond cross roof as well. I mean, what a bunch of legends. Right, on to the main roads. Let's do this. 60 limit. Oh, that got me right there, that did. Like right in the stomach. Shout out KMS, Jesus. This is so loud. Listen to it. Oh, what a machine. Hilariously loud, but I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. I don't care if I get deaf in this video shoot. I actually don't care, because I actually have a Jaguar XKR in front of me in British racing green convertible as well. He's doing like 28 mile an hour in it, and I ain't a chav. Like, I'm not, oh, boy racer, let's drive up behind him. But if I had one of them, I'd enjoy it. And don't get me wrong, different aspects of cars are different, one for different reasons. I just have not stopped smiling since I got in this thing. Have not stopped, and I hope you guys can hear me over this exhaust system, but I'm just in a euphoria of good times right now. Absolutely good times, B roads, Mark 2 RS. And this one is price range, honestly, the price range is affordable. It is probably the same price as my BMW X6 at the moment. It's not going to bankrupt me, and I'm not going to worry every day. Find the right car, you know, I want to find the right one. And this is a breath of fresh air for me, because I know, looking through Auto Trader, say, and knowing the amount of owners, the mileage and everything on this car, I know what this is like. The exhaust is phenomenally mental. But it's taken different aspects versus price. Price is a big thing for me. I still want to show value on this channel, and I still want to show a car anyone can get in. I don't want to go and buy something ridiculous that no one can afford. And it's that aspect I want to put across today, is that this is, it's not the lower end of the market, but it's the middle of the market. It's still giving me that fizz. Still giving me the fizz. Now, I don't want to come across as one of those people that are just driving other people's cars, seeing what I think, and then I don't buy anything. Because the sale of the X6, it's gonna happen. So I don't want to influx my channel with what car I should buy and what am I gonna do, because I've seen it before, and I've seen it time and time again, where the person that is doing the car finding or car buying or whatever doesn't then go and buy the cars that they've driven. I've done it before, I've seen it before. I am probably to blame as well, I've done that before. It needs to serve a purpose, and I need to really think about finances. It's just how the world goes round. I need to think about what it can offer my channel. Will it offer my subscribers and my people that follow me and on Instagram and Facebook? Will it give them what they want? Will it give them what they want? And I, although want to please myself in this process, I still want to please everyone else in this process. It's a funny thing buying cars, especially on YouTube, because a lot of people seem to get this thing that you're able to go and buy and finance and suddenly wrap a car and blah blah, and it's not the real world. And a lot of people out there know the real world. They're caught up in the real world. They get up in the morning, they go to work, they're working towards a new house, a new car, a new son, daughter, anything. We all have that going on in life, don't get me wrong, we all have those things, but just want to make sure where I'm putting my money and my mouth is going in the right place. Right. Power. Lovely. Back to this pub. Couldn't get a nice parking space outside, although there is some parking spaces. I don't want to park this next to other cars and get door dings because it's not mine. What a phenomenal car this is, honestly. This power, this setup, just springs, set of wheels, standard turbo, literally, it's phenomenal. 425 brake horsepower out of this one, and it's not forged, it hasn't got the bigger turbo, but I'm still getting the sense of excitement I did in the last one. And this is a bit more budget friendly, I'm going to say. This is a lot more within price range. This is not necessarily massively built. This is just a lot more easier to obtain, I'm going to say. And the easeability, basically, obtaining a car like this. The obtainability is that although this is low mileage and it's low owner and it's incredibly beautiful, and I absolutely love the drive in it, it's actually incredibly appealing to me because I can get into one a lot quicker and a lot cheaper. But we're going to make our way into the pub as usual, because I go to pubs when I have RSs apparently, and we will see you after having a little bit of food. Pub done. I only had a little drink and some cheese this time. Obviously no food vlog, because grabbing this camera in a car park's fine, but grabbing it in the middle of a pub, a bit worrying. A lot of people look at you funny, it's really weird. One thing to point out, this looks beautiful in this car park. I like this as well. That's nice. 911 goals, I like the red. But let's get on some B roads, because this car, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I just want to drive stuff. I just love... How loud? Oh, I forgot how loud it was. It's just so good. The obtainability of one of these is easier than maybe other RSs that I may have driven or featured on the channel. This is actually obtainable, and it's at a good power figure where I can enjoy the living crap out of it, and I don't know, just enjoy it with not putting my life savings into it. That's the thing I'm going to put across. But on to the mirror. Where I'm standing at the moment, sitting at the moment, I love the idea of this car. I love the idea of this one more budget, I suppose, version of what I've already driven, but more price reflecting as to what I can appreciate and what I can afford in my life. You know, everybody's affordability is completely different. It's just nice to jump in a car like this that makes you appreciate cars. Because remember, this hasn't actually got that many mods on it, and what it gives you in return. That overrun's so loud, isn't it? It's so loud! But what it gives you in return is the bite your lip excitement for cars, for front wheel drive hot hatches, for manual boxes, for loud bangs and loud cracks. Yes, it's a bloody good car. This is set up fantastically. Lear Devil Developments actually set this car up, and it's phenomenal. And just with a light tinkering, revo mapping, this is one hell of an RS, and it's worth the money all day long. All day long. Here's the kicker though. Are you ready? Unfortunately, as I stand right now in front of, where are we? Waterlooville FC, this car is not for sale. It's not for sale. I think I found the one I want, the spec I want, the desirability I want, the owners, the mileage, everything, with the mods, with even the wheels I'd probably put on it. The tarmacs are awesome, awesome wheels. I absolutely love these wheels on this car. They look phenomenal. It's not for sale though, that's the problem. And that brings this video to a bit of a close on a sad note. I'd hopefully like to be financially ready for this car, if that makes any sense. It would make sense to adults, you know, that have bills and stuff. The car itself, this one from Haven't Car Company, which I've actually fallen in love with again today. I know I've fallen in love with all of them, and oh, this is the same video you did with this and blah blah blah. Why don't you just buy the other one? This is cheaper, this is more of a usable car, and I love this one. I think it's awesome. I can't buy it because it's not for sale, which is such a shame, because I was just like, oh please let me buy it, and they're like, but it's not for sale though, it's our promo car, I can't sell it. And I was like, oh right, great, that's that then. So I'm gonna leave this video on a bit of a funny note really. I don't really usually get to this point in the video and think, oh yeah, this could be financially something that I could delve into, and something that I think's worth the money, and I could make my own, and I can't make it my own because it's not for sale. I should really ask them that before I started this video. So yes, as the title does depict, I couldn't buy this. I wasn't allowed to buy it, and yeah. So back to the drawing board on that one. I know full well though, sort of want to drive another one just to have a go, really, more than anything. But I know full well that this spec with, you know, this sort of price and stuff is something that I'd be interested in. But if you did like this video, give it a like. I get the chance to drive these cars, and I want to show you guys what they're like, and I want to show myself as well and enjoy them, have a day out with them. It's getting dark now, but I need to go hand the keys back to this, which is just a shame, and I don't want to do it, but it's just how it is. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. You'll know full well what's going on when the X6 goes up for sale, I suppose. Not that the sale of one car means that I've bought another, because who knows what's going to happen, but enjoying cars is what it's all about on this channel, and I've enjoyed my time with this. It's been such a good luck. Go and troll Haven't Car Company and tell them to sell me this RS, and they take the X6 and I'll just run away with it. That'd be lovely. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next one. I've got to go and hand it back now. Oh, I don't want to hand it back. Let down. I genuinely don't want to drive this back. No, I'm not driving it. I don't want to. I don't want to end the video here. I don't want to end the video with me like this, saying, oh, I couldn't afford this car and they won't let me buy it. It's such a shame, because this would be such a good channel car, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be so good? Oh, it's gonna rain in a minute. It's dark. It'd be all right if I was a millionaire. It would be perfect, but far from it, unfortunately. Well, I'll take it back. Fine, I'll take it back. I'm going to get my exit. Fine.